We have some really good news to go through here for Black Ops Cold War Zombies. TREYARCH has officially fixed the Weapon XP issues in today's November 30th patch notes. We're going to go through those patch notes. What exactly did they fix and what they're going to be doing to bring us more double Weapon XP weekends to make up for the issue that we experienced for several days now. I also want to go through someone finding a potential 7th perk in D Machina. Is this just a glitch or is this an actual thing? So we'll look at that as well, and some other really funny glitches within Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Big thanks to you guys yet again. We're smashing these goals. We just hit 62K last night, so if you're new, be sure to subscribe for more Black Ops Cold War content. Leave a like on the video as well. It's greatly appreciated. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always. And let's get started here with the important information. Patch notes are linked down below, but let's go through this. Coming out of last week's Double XP and Double Weapon XP event, we've made some additional tuning changes to global Weapon XP earn rates across the board. Starting today, you'll now level up your weapons and unlock more attachments faster than the previous standard rate in both multiplayer and zombies. We've also addressed an issue in zombies that was causing lower than targeted Weapon XP earn rates in solo matches and in later rounds. To thank everyone for their patience, we're planning even more double Weapon XP events in December. So this is super exciting news. Let's just run through the patch notes very quickly. So global, increased Weapon XP earn rates for multiplayer zombies, we know that. And then zombies addressed issue that was causing lower than targeted Weapon XP in solo matches and later rounds. And then they also addressed an issue where the Napalm Burst ammo mod wasn't consistently awarding Weapon XP when equipped. But the main thing here is that yes, it's live right now. They fixed it, but think about what they did here. They didn't just increase the Weapon XP earn rate in solo matches and later rounds. That was the issue. That was the main issue that we were having last weekend during the double Weapon XP weekend. But they also increased the normal rate at which you earn Weapon XP overall. Not just solo matches and later rounds, but overall. So it's going to be better than what it was presumably at launch. And it's going to be very interesting to see how fast it is for us to level up our weapons in the game, even without double Weapon XP rate. And again, very soon we will be getting some more double Weapon XP weekends because of what they did. So really big shout out to TREYARCH. Definitely a really good fix here. If you guys can go play some zombies games and leave your comments down below with your findings, how good is it? Think about pre-double XP weekend and look at it now. So try to see what the normal Weapon XP rate was before double XP weekend and what it is now, and see if they really increased it. It seems like they did, but let me know down below. Now let's go through some pretty cool stuff here. Someone on Reddit found a secret 7th zombies perk apparently. So let's just see what he says here. I have blanked out our usernames as we were using a glitch spot and farming XP in this case, but we were trying out this new spot and my friend came across what seemed to be a new perk machine. We got into this spot around round 30, and within this spot there are a few select spots to hang around in. He chose the one lower, which is right behind the connector wall between the particle accelerator room and the speed cola room, and I chose the one in the same spot but just slightly above him. I believe it was around 45, and we were about finished with the round, and directly in front inside of my friend spawned what looked like to be a new perk machine. This machine was only visible for around 30 seconds. We all have photos of the ones below, and we're going to be looking at photos and videos of what they just experienced. We were going to get out of the glitch spot at the end of the round to investigate, but it disappeared within 30 seconds of appearing. So here is what they got, and here's some of the images here. Looks kind of interesting, just scrolling through different shots of it upside down. You see the breakfast spear type of thing, and then here's another gameplay screenshot from someone else that got a similar glitch, and here's also a video. This is not a 7th perk in the game, unfortunately. That would be really cool. This is just a glitched out Molotov that took the place of a perk bottle / perk machine. So again, that would be really cool to see, and maybe maybe at some point they'll decide to bring the Molotov beer bottle cocktail thing and turn it into a perk machine with all different effects that it gives to the player. Like, that would be pretty sick. But this instance here, there isn't a secret 7th perk in the game that was found through a glitch. And someone else explains this here. It's just the Molotov. When you're under the map, the equipment drops are really large and in your face. That is just the brand of beer used for the Molotovs. I've been under the map in random spots, and whenever there's a Molotov, you will see the same image. It's not a secret perk. So again, I kind of wish it was a secret perk, but if you guys see this anywhere, this is just a glitch. Next thing here, super important, okay? I just want to ask you guys this question. Are you a part of Red Ring Gang? Red Ring Gang. Someone posted this on Reddit, and he is a part of Red Ring Gang. Complete Red Ring Gang. Is your total time played on Black Ops Cold War all zombies? I can't say the same. I played a little bit of multiplayer, but that is some dedication. All zombies, not even touching multiplayer. That's some dedication. So I know you guys can't post images in the comment section down below, but definitely let me know down below. Are you 100% Red Ring Gang? Very interesting to see if they're just strict zombie players out here and you haven't even touched multiplayer. Now, next thing, covering some Black Ops Cold War zombies glitches. Last week I failed an exfil with 0 zombies remaining. I mean, come on, you can't be having glitches like that. So here's the video. It's just kind of funny to see that there's absolutely no zombies and the helicopter's just like, nah fam, I'm just gonna explode. Like, there must be something going on here. He does say in the comment section, however, that he was actually downed when he killed the last zombie, so maybe it messed around with the game here, but it still should work regardless. So again, although Treyarch is fixing obviously the main thing here, the XP issue, there still are a ton of different issues and glitches that D Machina and Black Ops Cold War Zombies in general has been experiencing and will probably continue to have in the game. So Treyarch really has to go through and look at a lot of these weird glitches and make sure everything is running as smooth as possible. Now I'm going to respond to a bunch of your guys' comments from yesterday's video. Some pretty good points here you guys are making. First one here is about the release date of the first DLC map, the Vietnam Zombies map that we talked about. This guy says season 2 dropping February 15th isn't too far-fetched considering the day we go to Poland in D Machina is the same day the game came out. So that's actually pretty true. Chronologically, in the actual game, it takes place on Black Ops Cold War's in real life release date, November 13th. So it would be very cool to see that also happen with February 15th, which again is a date that we are getting from the intel mission that leaked out that we talked about in yesterday's video, where the Omega Group have completed their site, their construction site on February 15th back in the 80s after the events of D Machina. So if all of that lined up, that would be a really sick thing to see, and it would also be a good future indicator as to when the rest of the DLCs, zombie maps, pretty much anything in Black Ops Cold War will take place. If they just tease the dates for intel and different stuff in the game, we would know the actual real-life release dates potentially of this stuff. So it's not a guarantee, obviously, but it is definitely a very interesting possibility. They need to release a map halfway through Season 1, not wait till Season 2. Some people might quit if they see no new maps, and PlayStation gets a whole new game mode which allows them to play on Nuketown. So he does make an interesting point, because for a lot of people, D Machina is getting a little bit boring. I definitely want to ask you guys, leave your comments down below. Are you still excited to hop into D Machina and play the game? Is your only reason for playing zombies right now to level up your weapons? Other than that, are you still enjoying like the D Machina map itself? Are you still enjoying the Easter egg? Are you still enjoying those aspects? Because if you're not really enjoying it anymore and the fun of launch day is over, then it's gonna be a long wait until the first DLC zombies map, potentially at the beginning of February. And in that case, I agree too. It would be really nice to see something in Season 1. Not release a full Zombies DLC map during Season 1, but maybe a separate side DLC map, some sort of really small survival map that's based on, let's say, Nuketown, or a separate standalone Nocturne Toten survival map. Just something to hold us over until Season 2, because I don't think a lot of people are going to quit necessarily, but I do think the interest of Black Ops Cold War Zombies will definitely fall among the players who are playing Die Maschine every day and they want new content and they're just gonna sick of playing the same thing over and over again. So I don't think it's gonna kill the game necessarily. I think the interest is just gonna drop off if we don't get anything good, and especially if the new zombie game modes we're getting in Season 1 of Black Ops Cold War aren't good and there's no real replayability value to them, then that's gonna be a really bad situation there. I do have to slightly disagree with this, however, because I think the whole Onslaught PlayStation only aspect isn't really the best argument, just because of the fact that it is a bad situation. It sucks that, you know, PlayStation can only play this zombies game mode, and obviously everyone should be able to play it. It shouldn't be like this. There shouldn't be any exclusive content in the game like that. But Onslaught really isn't the best game mode. It's okay. It's really not a make or break it. I mean, I've played Onslaught once. It's kind of boring. Just my opinion. I know other people like it. I really don't think it's a big deal, so I don't really like that argument. But if they start releasing full-on zombie maps for PlayStation only, that is terrible. So they definitely should not do that. But I think with Onslaught, you're not really missing out on too much. I think the whole Season 1 argument, people getting bored, that makes a lot of sense. I could really see people saying, like, you know what, I don't want to go back into Die Maschine over and over and over again. Especially Black Ops Cold War, it was the first time in a while that we only got one launch map for zombies, which again, isn't the worst thing. It's not a bad thing. Like, Die Maschine is a solid launch map. I love Die Maschine, so they really didn't do a bad thing there at all. It's just, you know, if you have one map, eventually, that's the only map everyone's playing every day, it makes sense as to why people would start to get bored playing that map. So hopefully we just get some new content very soon. Hopefully we get some standalone survival map during Season 1, and maybe they'll release the full DLC Vietnam Zombies map earlier than expected. Maybe it's going to be before Season 2, maybe in January, maybe at the end of December, who knows. So let's just hope for the best here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below, zombies. If you watched the whole video, it is greatly appreciated. I want to thank you guys again for the continued support on the channel. It is just so amazing to see it. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out.